how do you deal with unrealistic, as he's put it, analytical specification demands from your semiconductor customers that are pushing for, you know, parts per trillion and even parts per quadrillion measurements that just aren't possible with today's tech?
Well, there are analytical instrumentation that is laboratory. So you can get a good measurement for a batch, all right? But to be able to do production measurement at that analytical level is sometimes a very different matter, and which is required for an industry like semiconductor, where you could have a production line that's making $1 million an hour. All right. So as soon as you unplug that cash register, flags go up all over the place immediately. And your instrumentation is directly in line with that production schedule. So for the detection limits, what does Servomex do is that we're constantly looking at new technologies and reaching out to developers. We are our parent company is Spectrus. So we've got a group of companies that are like-minded. We've got PMS, which is particle measurement systems. They work within the semiconductor industry, hand in glove with us, and our instruments are on in racks together, seen in many subfabs. So when the analytical constraints begin or are pushed, we know that there is a roadmap for semi, the ITRS roadmap. And so we participate in that roadmap, and we're constantly looking out. And our director, Dr. Proctor, his job for the BU is to look out for those technologies. What are the competition? What are the customers asking for? And then bringing those technologies in to the Servomex, and so that we are able to mass produce them for production measurement applications for our customers. So we've always got things in the pipeline that we're working on to be able to meet those analytical needs in the future. And because there's only two directions, going down or going up. There's no third direction in this business. And when you work with the semiconductor industry, they're moving so quickly that you have to co-develop your instrumentation with them. They can't bring a 2 nanometer fab line on station until they have contaminants in their water, their etch, their gases, their liquids, all down to a level where they're able to produce with minimal waste that line width and that semiconductor circuit. So filtration companies, purification companies, everybody that's in the supply chain is working with that roadmap, and that's why they do such a good job of publicizing it and making it known to the supply chain. And we work with them to hit that node before that analytical limit when they want to bring that line on and use it in mass production. It always starts in pilot projects, in SUNY up in New York. They do a lot of this. There's IMEC in Europe that does a lot of this, where they do pilot programs and they research on whether or not it's capable and what are the headwinds, and they bring that information out to the players that all support these societal groups. So that's what we do. We're always constantly pushing and looking for new technology to meet those limits. And we're trying to bring the best technology possible to our customers to give them their analytical information. Because if you're not measuring, you're not monitoring. And if you're not monitoring, you're running blind. And that is our job.